leader of the Independent People of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, from DSS facility in Abuja has made revelations of how he has been treated in custody, that despite a court order to the contrary, the condition of his detention at the DSS headquarters in Abuja continues to be harsh, degrading and inhumane, that he is solitary confined to a very tiny cell 23 hours of the day without access to sunlight and any social interactions whatsoever. He believes that this is aimed at inflicting extreme emotional and mental distress on him and breaking him psychologically, that any detainee who encounters and greets him during the single hour he is allowed outside his cell is promptly put in solitary confinement or transferred to maximum security as a punishment for exchanging mere greetings with him, that since the Nigerian government extraordinarily renditioned him, he has not been allowed a change of clothing, and his Jewish prayer shawls and other religious materials brought to him by his counsel were rejected and returned, that the DSS has refused to replace his corrective glasses, which were smashed to smithereens by agents of the Nigerian government in the process of the violence they unleashed on him while abducting him in Kenya. This has led to a rapid deterioration of his sight, that he is restricted to meeting with his counsel in an atmosphere devoid of private discussions with his counsel, and he is oftentimes denied perusal of legal documentation his counsel brings to him to review, that he is not allowed to sleep with a pillow, and this has led to him developing acid reflux, which comes with acute burning sensations in his chest pains and extreme difficulty in swallowing, that on the 17th July 2021, one of his lawyers was detained and interrogated for hours by DSS when he came on visitation to him, that he has to date been denied access to the British consul despite our repeated requests to see him, and on the day of his last court appearance, the British consul who was in court to observe the proceedings was intimidated by DSS officers who restricted her from coming close to Nnamdi Kanu, that to date the DSS has denied the repeated request for an independent medical examination to determine the extent of damage done to his body by a suspected substance he may have been injected with during his abduction and extraordinary rendition. He has reason to believe that the said injected substance is depleting the potassium content of his body, thus causing him constipation, a feeling of skipped heartbeats, palpitations, fatigue, muscle weakness, spasms, and numbness. That in the circumstance of the foregoing, Nnamdi Kanu continues to have a persistent and heightened feeling of potent threat to his overall well-being and safety within the DSS facility where he is currently.